Hi Leo, welcome to your quantum entanglement reading with me, Jocelyn, the Quantum Queen. So this is of course for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. As always, welcome to my cross watchers. Cross watcher, you could be dealing with a Leo and the message could actually be for you. So feel free to take it however it resonates with you and your situation. Keep in mind that these are timeless readings, and if you guys would like to book a one-on-one reading with me, you can find my information down below in the description box. And as always, just wanted to say thank you for liking, subscribing, and thank you for all the good karma donations. Leo, don't get caught up by any of the genders, but here we've got the Queen of Wands, the Maiden of Swords, which is interesting. Virgo, I think, just got that one, maybe. And you've got the King of Rings or the King of Pentacles. Okay, get ready for this. Like I said, don't get caught up by the gender, but I am going to stick with this as you, since you are fire. So there you are right there. Leo, I think what's happening is someone is thinking about reaching out to you. The Maiden of Swords, right? It's always someone watching, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes I get so sick of these reads because it's like, yeah, yada, yada. But I actually feel like there's two things that I'm picking up on, okay? Some of you might be meeting like new people, ones that are like, the King of Pentacles is yum to me. He's like the catch. This is the person that is like stable, committed, wants to work on the relationship, is really like, maybe even could be an entrepreneur, like has done that type of self-growth. So there could be someone new, Leo, that's like watching you and very interested in you. You might not even be aware yet that this person is like interested in you. I do feel like there has been some type of exchange, like whether maybe it's just been eye contact so far, but the swords, I do feel like there has been some communication that has happened for some of you, but they're very attracted to you, straight up. The Queen of Wands is always like very, very attractive energy. So I'm going to pull out the archetypes and see like a little bit more. Well, Leo, that's you. Like, you're either starting to become more and more like yourself, you're starting to thrive and starting to like feel really confident, maybe even attractive. You're just starting to feel more and more confident about yourself, and because of that, it's like people are looking. When you go somewhere, people are watching you. Okay, that at least for the Leo that I'm tapping into, because this is very much so like someone watching. You're just beaming your essence, you know, your confidence. Oh, interesting. Okay, I love this. We've got the fault line, which is fascinating. So Leo, okay, this is what I'm getting. Okay, you remember how I said there's this new person that's come in, okay? But the other thing I was talking about, there's two things that I was getting from this. There is someone else that's watching you, okay? Just throwing this out there. You could be dealing with an air sign, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or a earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. There is someone from a distance also watching you, and they, like, their world, whatever happened between you two in the past, okay? And usually I don't like to go to the past, but that is what's coming up here. There was a crumbling that happened with them, okay? And when you dealt with them, your world fell apart when they left. Like, your ground completely dissolved. Everything fell apart. They walked away and you were sitting there like, what the F? Like, my life is in shambles. And this person just walked away like it was nothing, like, and didn't even take a second glance back to see if you had survived slipping through the cracks of the fault line. Here's what's interesting. What's so amazing about this read, this could be the person, I do want to say this is the person that's watching you. They're watching you become confident and step into your power and become who you're meant to be. Like, maybe you're, like I said, becoming really attractive, or you're in an environment, you know, like you're accomplishing your dreams, which is helping you to feel confident in some way, shape, or form. So maybe in your health or your career, there's something where you've put your life back together, what fell apart and cracked in your life, and now you're standing into your full self. You're feeling powerful and confident. This person is watching at a distance, maybe over social media, and they're seeing you get everything you want, and their life has actually been crumbling. I do want to say for some of you, they could be reaching out, okay? Just throwing that out there as a bit of a caution, because I do want to say caution, because the reason why, look at that, Death and the King of Swords. Yeah, this person is not very happy to see you moving on and getting everything that you wanted, because they feel like, Leo, they're actually thinking that you're the one at fault. And here's what's interesting, okay? I'm not saying at all what they did was not wrong. Like, I do think maybe the way they left, they were very cold and, you know, like detached and harsh. The way that they left you, like it's done. It's something that you've left in your life, okay? But through it, you'll be able to see at the beginning, there was a part of you that was like inauthentic, okay? In some way, shape, or form, there was something about yourself that you were denying, maybe some type of triggers that you had, or things that you were maybe picking up on intuitively that you were maybe ignoring, okay? Just throwing that out there as just in case. Because of the inauthenticity of both of you, this is why there's all this mirroring happening. This person thinks you were at fault and you think they were at fault. That's why I think it's funny. We've got the fault line right there. But what's interesting, this person's life is starting to crumble. And now that they see you getting everything that you've ever wanted, they're starting to feel very like unjust, you know, like that like they could be coming back in for communication, and I don't feel like it's the most positive communication, honestly, because things are starting to fall apart in their life. And so now they're going back to the past and looking at the people in the past that had provided some type of like emotional security or stability for them, and that's what they're looking out for. That's what they're wanting. So that's why, yeah, their life, their structure, their foundation is starting to crumble, because eventually this is their karma, is pretty much what I'm wanting to say. So things could be falling apart health-wise, or however this applies for this person. But this is what's interesting, okay? Oh, yeah. Dude, okay. Leo, I think that you are going to be very cold, like when this person reaches out, okay? Because I think you know, okay, a part of you might have, if not now, at a time you had maybe dreamed or wished about the moment that either this person would reach out to you and want some type of connection, or maybe a part of you dreamed and wished about this person coming back in, and that you would get to say everything that you wanted to say. Do you know what I mean? Like all the things that you had been mature about, and you were like, I'm just going to hold that back because maybe you were more conscious of the things that you said and not repeating karma. Do you know what I mean? Like maybe there were things that you had to pull yourself back from communicating that you truly wanted to say, but you just wished and dreamed about it. Okay. This is someone I think that you still think about. Energetically, they're still in your vibration, okay? That's why I feel like they're coming out in the read, because you still think about them in some way, shape, or form. Don't freak out at me if this is not someone you think about, okay? Chill out. Then this isn't your reading. That drives me crazy when people do that. But the Lover's card, this is, if this isn't an actual romantic relationship, this is someone that has mirrored you completely, okay? That's the lesson that you guys learn from each other. And Three of Swords, this is what happened. Like I said, some of you might have been like overindulgent, or, you know, like kept their options open. Maybe there was a third party situation, but more than anything, I think that you had to heal from a lot of heartbreak because this person wasn't willing to offer a full-blown commitment to you. Like, they might have even straight up said that, which could have like really broken your heart. Leo, what's cool is I do feel like there is a new person coming in that's different from that, and this person I think is either energetically picking up on that and they're wanting to come back in, because the Emperor sometimes to me comes across as someone, especially if this is a romantic dynamic, the Emperor can be someone that's like, that's my property, you know, like he's gonna fight for his property, and they still kind of in a way perceive you to be theirs. They never thought you would truly move on. They thought pretty much, Leo, that you would spend the rest of your life just like devastated and heartbroken over the fact that they didn't like sit down and commit to you and become stable, because they were too overindulgent and just a selfish little son of a bee. All right, I'm just gonna say that straight up. But Leo, I'm gonna dive into this new person in the extended, or if this person, I do think they're gonna communicate like straight up, but I'm gonna dive into the new person coming in, or that you've already met in the extended. So if you guys want to join me over there, feel free, go down below, click on the Vimeo link, and I'll see you on the other side. But Leo, if this is where we leave things, I'm sending you guys so much love, wishing you all the very best, and I'll see you in your next reading. Take care.